What's going on? Just woke up. Ain't got no shirt on. Sorry for flexing. Shoulders are looking all right. Been working on my shoulders, the rear delt. Working on that. Trying to work on my shoulders, get them a little bit bigger, a little bit nicer. Um, we getting there. We getting there. Uh, um, I just got so much motivation to work out right now. It's like pretty nice. Not just work out, but work on myself. And I guess go to the next level or get back on the grind or I don't know, man. I've just got so much motivation to just like do this. And I hope it goes well, for one. Um I haven't read this book, but I have seen this a book called The Dip by Seth Godin. Godin, I don't know how you pronounce his last name. I think it's Godin. Um which I might have read. What other books does he have? Hold on here. I swear I've read one of his books before. Oh no, I haven't. I've just heard about him. He made a marketing book, but he has this book called The Dip, and I guess it's an analogy, right? So you just you start on something and then you dip, and then it almost filters out everything you don't need to get to there. So I'm kind of considering. I was thinking about that. I just seen that like a YouTube short or something about it, explaining it. So I looked into it a little bit more. I watched a YouTube video summarizing it, and it talked about if you start something, eventually you're gonna go through challenges, and it's almost gonna filter you out to not be mediocre and uh, get you to where you want to be or get you to your goal or something like that. Get you to success, let's say. Uh, so I was thinking about it and I was like, it said that the dip, the little curve, is like when people quit. Actually, people quit before that because they don't even want to do it. They don't want to go through all that pain and stuff. Um, so I want to say that I'm somewhat in that dip right now. At least I hope. There was also two other analogies where, um, shoot, I forget what it was called, but if you do so much work and nothing happens, you don't see no progress, or if you do work, but I guess the wrong kind of work, it goes up a little bit and then it crashes. Instead of just starting something and then it dips a little bit and then it shoots up. So I hope I'm in the dip right now, especially with like personal training. Because that's what I related it to. I was like a lot of people trying to get into personal training. Me, I was trying to get into it when I was like super skinny. Um, so I already knew that there was going to be some challenges at the beginning. First off, I had to build some muscle. You know, I'm there yet, but not where I want to be. um, 2 years from now, I'm gonna be a fucking beast, bro. That's why I'm like, dude. Um, also, I just drinking on a C4 right now. Although I've been trying to limit my caffeine consumption, dude, I'm addicted to caffeine. That's another video though. So I'm a little hyped right now. But think about switching to coffee. Actually, I got a coffee maker now. But uh, that's what I wanted to relate it to. I was like, when I started getting into personal training and working towards that, I already knew there was going to be some challenges. Um, and I accepted them. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just do them. And I'm gonna just do it. I got nothing to lose. I got nothing better I want to do in my life. This is almost more fulfilling because it's like challenging. Seriously challenging. Um, and me personally, I do like a little bit of a challenge. Obviously, if it's too hard, you won't go through with it. But a little bit of a challenge, it's you always reap a ton of benefits if you go through the challenges. So it got me thinking. I hope I'm in the dip. I really do hope I'm in the dip right now. Uh, Working on climbing out of the dip and becoming better and filtering out all the stuff that I don't need to get to where I want to go, uh, and stuff like that. But uh, at least that's what I'm hoping. Cause I've wanted to quit already, but it's almost like I can't. So um, yeah. So I hope it's not something that I like where I'm just like trying to build it, and then eventually it just crashes and I just have to quit altogether, because that would suck. um, it is more like something I thought about doing something, um, did my research on it, um, did a little bit of work, and now I'm seeing how it really is. So now I'm like, I was kind of going through this rut, and now it's kind of like my life is going on a decline. I'm learning. I'm still learning though. I'm learning a lot more valuable information than I ever have before. So that's why I'm like, I definitely should keep going, because I'm just getting better, even though it doesn't seem like it. So I feel like I'm in this dip right now and just working on it. Like, let's say what would get me out of this dip, I guess you could say, would be just like grinding my ass off, hitting the workouts every day, taking care of myself every day, reading, working on my website, this YouTube thing. It's like seriously grinding and putting in the work. I think that's what's gonna make me get out of the dip. And that's that wasn't even why I made wanted to make this video. I wanted to make this video to what you call it, to I guess not really like spread awareness, but like um I wanted to call it like watch who you hang around. Um Watch who you hang around. I wanted to give that advice, um because it's true, man. You need to watch who you hang around, uh regardless of what you do. If like I don't know where to start with this. Let me just say, okay, if I hang around crappy people all day, um, you're a crappy person too. You are who you hang around. There was that thing everybody knows about this saying, but it's like you are the top five people you hang around. You are the top five people you hang around. Think about the five closest people to you. Um, you're like the sum of all of them, right? So if you hang around a bunch of crappy people all day, hey, guess what? You're crappy. If you hang around toxic people, you're toxic too. Sorry. Um, I'm saying sorry to myself because I used to be a good kid, and then I kind of fell into like this toxic. I found a toxic friend group. They weren't friends. They were pretty fucking toxic too, and it almost rubbed off on me, even though I didn't want it to, and I didn't realize what I was doing. Um, Dude, I was toxic. I had toxic habits, a toxic mind. Um, that's really it. Now I kind of like worked on myself. I'm way more in control of my own mind. I realized a lot of stuff. I've grown. It's like, and I realized, well, I realized this while I was hanging out with these people. These people were toxic. Let's say abusive. I mean, they had horrible habits. They didn't take care of themselves. Stuff like that. And I realized that, and a part of me hung out around these people because of the fear of being alone. Um, which on it now I don't care. I'd rather be alone now, so I could actually work on myself. But um, I hung around these people for the fear of being alone, and these were the only people that I was like actually like, I guess you could say like the only people that I believe that would like, like me, I guess, or like um get close to. I don't know what I don't know what it's called, but it was like the only people that I was like talking to at the time. So it's almost like the only people I had. So um yeah, I picked up on their bad habits. I picked up uh, a lot of stuff that I wish I didn't. Um, which now I'm good now, but back then I realized that, and if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't have realized. Oh shoot, you really do need to watch who you hang around. Um, because before I met these people, I was a pretty good person, and then when I met them, I turned into like this not good person, this uh unsuccessful person, I guess you could call it, unsuccessful, depressed, lazy um person. And shoot, yeah, man, I think we all go through something like that at one point. Um, but yeah, I've realized I've learned a lot from it. Uh, what you call it? After a while of hanging out around these people, um, they're like fucking demons, man. They, they, you have one, they know three, four more, man, and they all know three or four more, and then they all know three or four more. It's like a fucking interconnected fucking demons, bro. So it's like after a while, I've met more fucking shitheads, um, crappy people. I just call them crappy people because that's what they are. Um, and after a while, I noticed the pattern, and I noticed how I wasn't getting better, even though I wanted to. I realized that I was like, okay, I need to like get my life together. um, and these people weren't gonna help me doing that. Actually, they're doing the opposite. They're fucking destroying my life, if anything. But it's like I'm doing it myself in a way. So, um, yeah, it's just like I noticed that. So I tried to distance myself from these people, um, which I didn't really cut them off. I kind of like it was hard for me to just like cut them off and block them or something like that. So my idea to get away from them, which I was like 18 at the time, so I was still pretty young. I didn't have uh, too much maturity in me, I guess you can say, to actually be like, hey, y'all ain't shit. Okay, I'm a dip. So uh, I kind of like, in a way, I kind of tried. I don't know if I should be saying this or not, but I didn't really treat them the best way. Uh, Mostly because if let's say somebody is attached to you that you don't want attached to you and isn't doing you good and is attached to you for every wrong reason, push them, push them, push them away. Um, I pushed them away basically. Uh, which they did not like. I did that by treating them how they treated me, because I was like, dude, if I'm toxic, I mean, I wasn't really that toxic, dude. I was just some skinny white kid who smoked. um, and I just pushed them away. I stopped hanging out around them. I didn't even I wasn't even toxic to them, I want to say. I stopped giving them free car rides. I stopped giving them free weed. I stopped people pleasing. I stopped, uh, you know, hanging out around them, giving them my energy in a way. I stopped giving them my energy, actually. I didn't really do anything bad to them. I just stopped giving them my energy at one point and told them who they really are. And then they want to make it seem like I'm some bad person. Which technically, yes, I was hanging around these people. These were the people that were closest to me. The top 5 people that were around me were not good people. So technically, that wouldn't make me a good person either. Even though deep down I knew that I was a good person and I could do so much better. That's why I pushed these people away. That's why I tried to do better. That's why I did better. Um, but it was a huge lesson to learn. One, watch who you hang around. Not everyone is your friend, and not everyone is nice, and not everyone is a good person. There are evil people out there. Two, it also showed me who the real ones are. There are real ones out there, man. And I think it does take some time and experience to really see who the real ones are. Um, I got real ass friends that are with me till I'm dead, man. Uh, they don't want nothing from me, you know. I think at times I've asked them for stuff just uh, just to be real myself, man. There have been times where I have been. Well, I don't really ask them for stuff, but I don't think there's been times where I'm not the best friend to the real ones, and that kind of upsets me in a way. Um, Cause I know some real ass people, man, and I want to be real to those people too, you know. Um, so yeah, man, freaking that was really what I wanted this video to be about. It was just watch who you hang around, you know. Um, right now, currently, I don't really hang around anybody. I'm chilling by myself. I'm all right by myself. I hang around fucking books all day. If anybody, it's fucking what you call it? Uh, this is one I'm reading right now. I'm almost done with it. I got I got that much left. And then I'm probably gonna make a video on it because this book is fire. I hang around people who make books. I don't hang around them, but I imagine that hey, these people are technically my friends, the books, and they talking to me as I'm reading the books. Not really. That sounds a little nerdy, but or weird. But I'm pretty sure you know where I'm coming from. Uh, I'm hanging around books all day. I'm hanging around workouts. I'm hanging around working on myself. You know, I'm not hanging around nobody. I'm focused on myself, bettering myself. And yeah, man, I think that is the best way to go is being alone, especially if you want to do anything great in your life. Uh, you got to be alone and really dig deep into yourself and work on yourself and understand what you personally have to do because first off, nobody's gonna do it for you. Um, Second off, it's I've noticed the more I've built myself up and the more I've bettered myself, um, the more I could help my other friends, the real ones. Um, the more I could help them better themselves and their lives, which is honestly it's such a good feeling, you know? being able to help somebody better themselves, being the right person to be around. Because I've been around crappy people, and trust me, there's a lot more crappy people out there than there are good people, I want to say. Unfortunately, there are good people out there. But from what I've seen, there's a lot of more crappy people, which is like a big problem. That's another thing why I wanted to do better and become a personal trainer, so I could help people become better and do better. And I can't change nobody. Only I can't change nobody but myself, I should say. Only you can change yourself. Nobody can change you. Somebody can give you like advice, and then if you take that advice, then you could change yourself. Um, but nobody's gonna change you. Nobody's gonna do it for you. You gotta do it yourself. So, what was I trying to say? Well, only you can change yourself, right? Um, technically, you hang around bad people, they're gonna probably turn you into a bad person in a way. You hang around good, educated people, um, better people, you're probably gonna do better. That's why a lot of like super, um, yeah, that's why like a lot of super successful, high value people uh, don't give much time to uh, someone who isn't worth it. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Uh, that's really what I wanted to get across in this video. Just watch who you hang around. Um, in my past experiences, I mean, it was like years ago, so I don't really, I'm a way different person now. But, and the crappy people, they're still crappy people. I mean, they don't have no will to change themselves or work on themselves or better their lives. They're still stuck doing the same habits. Um, Me, I wanted to get better. I wanted to do better. If you, that's one thing I wanted to say. You cannot change the world. You can only change yourself. If you change yourself for the better, technically you change the world in a way. Um, yeah, in a way. If you are, let's say, not a good person, a crappy person, and then you better yourself and turn yourself uh, into a better person, then you change the world in a way. Because every, a lot of stuff is spiritual, Um, this human body isn't really necessarily real, let's say. Um, Eventually you're gonna die, and then like, who knows? Nobody knows what happens after death. I think like your spirit goes somewhere. You, your body is kind of just like a bridge, or yeah, a bridge in this world, and your spirit is always connected somewhere else. But this world um, can poison your spirit, man. Um, and and a lot of people have poisoned spirits, unfortunately. That's just how it is. It is, it is spiritual warfare, man. Um, there's a lot of people with poisoned spirits, and they go around trying to poison other people's spirits. And my spirit got poisoned one time, man. It was fucking awful. I felt like spiritually dead, and I knew I wasn't, man. I was born a Christian. I don't want to say I'm like this huge Christian person, but it's like when you're a kid, you're so spiritually pure. And then once you get a little bit older, uh, it's almost like it it's almost like as you get older, the world tries to like unpurify your spirit as much as it can. Um, and that's kind of what happened. My spirit was so poisoned. I felt like crap. I felt I don't want to go back to there ever. So I worked so hard on myself to get out of there, um, to purify myself again. I can actually say that I'm somewhat purified, but I'm not like 100% there. I want to say about like 70, 80% there. I think I still have a lot more work to do, um, spiritually too, um, to actually like become like pure again in a way. Uh, which we're human, you know. We are good and evil combined. You know, the human mind. That's just how it is. You know, and I believe that like a lot of people operate on the evil side of the human mind because it's not more rewarding, but it seems like it. Like instant gratification would be on that side. Um, it seems like it's rewarding. You know, you get like a little bit of high or a dopamine hit, which actually I don't think dopamine hits are actually a real thing, but um, something like that. That it would be on the evil side, the dark side of the human psyche. But the good side is more like delayed gratification, and uh, you don't really see a lot on the good side. It seems boring. Um, it's not boring. It's way better than the other side, but um, I bet that's what a lot of people see it as. They see it as like boring, maybe too much work. Um, it's not pleasurable. It's not exciting, but it's the right path to go to. It's the right way. You know, I've seen both sides in uh, the duality in it, and some it's like you can choose which side you want to go on. You know, um, I was in that dark side. You know, I have been through the dark side, I guess you can say, and now I'm way more focused on the good part. You know, delaying gratification, reading books, exercising. That's really all I have to show for it, I guess. Reading books and exercising. I mean, I eat clean. I eat pretty good too. I don't eat a lot of junk. Um, but yeah, man, I've noticed as I'm trying to build myself up and work on myself, the evil side, the dark side, keeps trying to whisper at me, keeps trying to bring me back, keeps trying to bring me down. And I'm smart enough to know and realize that now and be like, nah, nah. I'm too swag. You can't get me. But that's the thing. The devil always tries to find a way to get you. Um, it's just a, it's just a sad world we live in. Um, this is why, this is really why I wanted to make this video. It's just like watching who you hang around. Really, I want to spread that message. Watch who you hang around. If you're hanging around a bunch of losers who only smoke weed and drink all day, then ditch them. If you're hanging around, let's say, um, uncommitted partners, that's another thing. If you're hanging around crappy girls, get rid of them. There's so many better girls out there. Uh, uh, Especially if they have like bad habits, if they can't control themselves in a way. Um, Hang around the real ones, man. Find the real ones in your life, and if you don't, then hey, go your own path and build yourself up and work on yourself, because that is more satisfying to the spirit than anything else, I want to say. Um, which some people, hold on. All right. Some people go so far on the evil side that they can't even make it back to here. It's too late. You know, I know when Napoleon Hill's outwitting the devil, um, he mentions drifting. Some people drift to the point where like they can't stop it, man. They can't stop. They can't go to the other side because they're so far gone. Um, they're stuck in sin. They're stuck in bad habits. They're stuck doing unholy things. It's like it's sad, It's for real sad. Uh, a lot of people, are too far gone to get to that. So remind yourself of that. If you don't want to work on yourself, if you don't want to be alone and build yourself up, remind yourself of that. Some people are not even able to do that at all. That's a gift in itself. Some people can't even do that at all because they're so far gone. Um, yeah, man, that's really what I wanted this video to be about, though. It was a lot longer than I thought. Um, it's just like watch who you hang around. Watch who you hang around. Hang around good people. Um, it is pretty hard finding good people. So, dude, hang around yourself if you really have to. Because I guarantee you, even if you go to church, not everyone there is a good person. Um, even if you go to um, the library or something that seems like it would have like good people there, not everyone is going to be a good person. Um, but if you're going out to the club, I mean, there's almost nothing but demons there. Um, nothing but crappy people there. Uh, the club, the bar. I mean, it is hard finding real ass people out there. Um, but yeah, that's just my past experiences with like people you shouldn't hang around. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have had similar situations um, or experiences. I'm glad I got out of that lifestyle and away from those people. Uh, and I'm doing so much better now. So still got a lot of work to do. Still got a lot of work to do on myself. But hey, that's what I'm doing. Um, today I have work in a little bit, but gonna be taking care of some stuff today. I think I'm just gonna be chilling, reading, um, for a good bit, taking care of myself. I've been working on taking cold showers. I haven't been like super consistent with it. Not gonna lie, I still take a warm shower here and there. I was taking a cold shower every single day, but then it almost got like, dude, I was cold 24/7. Like even when I was going outside and stuff, my knuckles were turning purple. So it's like I went back to taking a little bit of warm showers. So I've also been working on cleaning my face, taking more better care of my skin because it's pretty bad from stress and um, caffeine for one. What else am I doing today? Oh yeah, just working on my website. Uh, gonna post a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of posts written in my notes to do, and then I made this YouTube video, and yeah, that's kind of just what I've been working on today. Um, what you call it? The whole message and idea of this video is watch who you hang around, take care of yourself, um, do good for yourself, um, stuff like that. You are the top 5 people you hang around. Look at the top 5 people you hang around. That's who you are, man. I only hang around myself, really. So it's like I'm only me. Um, look at the top 5 people you hang around, for real. Um, and like, don't judge, but understand what they're doing and what you're doing. And um, yeah, I might make another video on this, um, maybe in the future, because this is such a big thing. I think that like um, who you hang around determines if you're successful or not. You hang around a bunch of business billionaires. Hey, guess what? You're a business billionaire too. Um, you hang around a bunch of strippers. You're probably a stripper too. Unless if you're a business billionaire throwing money at the strippers, then hey, do you? But that I'm just trying to make a joke. But um, but for real though, watch who you hang around. You know, we do live in some sort of like uh, simulation where there are groups and niches of people. Um, for an example, a reader is always going to be well, maybe not always, but a reader is a reader. Um, a gym dude is a gym dude. You can create yourself and who you are as a person. Some people drift and hang around the wrong people and become shitty people. I mean, that's all there is to it. So this was a pretty long video just because this is such an important topic and I have so much to say on it. Um, and yeah, man, that's really it. Just watch who you hang around. Do good. Better yourself every single day. Um, in some way. Uh, it could be something little, man. Cleaning up your room, dusting, or um, organizing. It could be something little, you know. Just better yourself every single day. Watch who you hang around. Hang around the right people that try and build you up and not tear you down. Um, stay true to yourself. Um, I don't know what else to say here. That's pretty much it, man. That's yeah. Just watch who you hang around. It's gonna end this.